on the next episode of AMC's The Walking Dead.
This place is gonna fall, and all you have to do to be on the winning side was nothing.
We can do this. Crack it open.
What we're about to do, it's not worth risking us.
It is for me.
Hey guys, Kiwi here. In this video, I'll be breaking down and analyzing the new sneak peek and promo trailer for next week's episode of The Walking Dead, Season 8, Episode 7, Time for After. With that being said, warning of spoilers for everything in the show up to Episode 807, and let's jump right into this. Alright, so let's start out with the promo trailer. We see Eugene staring at the zombies clawing on the sanctuary windows with that one savior that originally showed him around the sanctuary in Season 7. They had some pretty funny conversations last season, so hopefully that continues even if it is brief. Next up, we can see Eugene walking away from what looks like a conversation with Dwight and Negan. So what is this about? Are they possibly discussing the fate of Father Gabriel? Are they discussing who they think gave the bag of guns to the workers? Or are they possibly talking about creating a plan to escape? Also, someone is pointing a gun at Eugene's head. So who is it? I actually looked back to episode 805 and I found out that it is Dwight. I noticed that when he gets up from the meeting table near the beginning of the episode that he has a watch or whatever on his left wrist, and if you notice it's also on the wrist of the person holding the gun. So did Dwight take Eugene out back to threaten him or something? Let me know what you guys think, but let's move on to Rick. So as a single junkyard person takes Rick out into the open, we start hearing some intimidating zombie growls. So is Rick fighting a Winslow 2.0 or what the heck is going on here? Rick has his hands tied, although they might let him loose, but he has no weapons and no clothes, so what is he up against, if anything? I assume that this is a second test to prove himself to Jadis, but really, we're just kind of repeating this again? And then there's Daryl, Tara, Michonne, and Rosita. In episode 806, they went off in two different groups, but they ended up joining forces. After taking out a few saviors who were planning on bringing the fat lady to the sanctuary, we can see them plan to infiltrate the sanctuary. When we last saw them, they were looking at the sanctuary with a telescope, and Daryl said that he wanted to hit it now. So in the preview, we can see Tara saying, "We can do this, crack it open," and she moves in. We also get a clip of her creeping up on the horde of zombies outside the sanctuary. So is this her breaking in? Michonne tells Daryl that what they're doing isn't worth risking for them, but Daryl says that it is for him. It seems like Tara and Daryl have gone completely rogue, but what will come of this? If Tara breaks in, what will happen? Will Daryl and the others go in with her, or will it just be one of them? Also, will they end up killing any of the Savior lieutenants? Will they end up killing Dwight? I also think that it's possible that whoever sneaks into the sanctuary could possibly find Father Gabriel, revealing his fate. If he's actually bitten, it would be very messed up to show him as a zombie. And if he's faking it or something, maybe they could help break him out along with Dr. Carson or Eugene, who knows. Speaking of which, let me know what you guys think about all of this down in the comment section below. But finally, let's go ahead and move on to the sneak peek for next episode, which is actually Negan talking to Eugene. This conversation pretty much doubles down on what Negan told Eugene at the end of episode 805, but we also get a little bit more setup for episode 807.
If things don't get fixed soon, a lot of people are gonna die. My people. Not me, of course. I'm living no matter what. I am too good at this. But others, I can't have that. I don't want to see people get shot up, chewed up, and chewing up the rest. I don't want to see you get eaten, Eugene. This place, it's about pooling and organizing strength.
This entire sneak peek shows Negan discussing the fact that he doesn't want to see anyone at the sanctuary die, and that the sanctuary is about combining the power of people together. He then goes on to call Eugene strong, and he's implying that his smart head is what makes him strong. He takes it a step further by telling Eugene that he acknowledges it and that he wants him to make sure of it. The sneak peek then ends with Eugene responding as he tells Negan that they're on the same page. So this is all pretty much Negan just trying to boost Eugene's confidence, along with helping him push out an idea for the solution to their issue. Not only is Negan giving Eugene a big chance to prove himself, he almost needs Eugene now because apparently Negan doesn't know how to effectively get them out himself. In the comics, they just kinda opened the doors, killed a handful, and then retreated over and over again, but with the zombies constantly banging on the walls in the show, that doesn't really seem too realistic. So did Negan's confidence boost work on Eugene? Will this actually motivate Eugene to turn the gears in his head, or was he just saying what he said to make Negan happy?
And you, my friend, are strong. That spongy organ between your eyes and your spectacular mullet is strong. And I just want to make sure that you know that I know that.
Consider me made. Our pages are utterly and completely one and the same.
And finally, we get to see Morgan in this episode. The name of the episode is Time for After, so is that in reference to something to do with Morgan? He seems to be in clear mode again, but what little we see from him in the trailer is actually a reference to him in the very first episode of the show. In the sneak peek, we can see him scoping in on a sniper rifle, and that's exactly what he does in the first episode. It was when he was shooting zombies outside of his house, contemplating whether or not he could shoot his zombie wife. The second I saw this, it just kind of popped out at me because the angle is similar, he's wearing a similar shirt, he's holding a sniper, and just the whole shot is just similar in general. But that's pretty much it about the video though, guys. Leave any theories or predictions down in the comment section below. I'd appreciate a like on the video if you've enjoyed anything I've said today, or even subscribe for more Walking Dead Season 8 content in the near future. If you'd like to take that extra step in helping support my videos, consider checking out my Patreon where there's a bunch of different rewards involving the channel. It isn't necessary, but it could really help in the long run. But as always, I thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.